Turn live to the Crucible in Sheffield for the continuation of that World Championship final between Stephen Hendry and Jimmy White. When we left it, Hendry was leading by 3 frames to 1. We join it at the start of the 5th frame, and the commentators are John Spencer with Ray Edmonds.
Thank you, Sue. They've just had 1 shot apiece, probing for an opening.
Stephen showing how confident he feels. Could have played off the loose red, but decided to open the pike, and he could pay for that. Left Jimmy a chance with the red into left corner, and very important, I feel, for Jimmy to make a sizable break and get his confidence back.
Well, applause from the crowd, but
8.
Jimmy won't be too happy. Could possibly get through to the right, the red to the right corner. Bit of a thin cut.
Jimmy White, 8.
Jimmy made sure the cue ball wasn't touching a red. That would have given Stephen an easy escape.
Well, again, a very positive shot from Stephen, but giving Jimmy a chance of this red in the left corner, but it'll be very dangerous, and certainly not certain of getting position, so I think we'll just see a safety shot.
So Stephen Hendry looking to be in the best form so far of the last few days. Just producing it at the right time.
3.
That's
9.
an unexpected mistake by Stephen. Played that with a lot of bottom and left-hand side to come for the reds into the right corner pocket, but probably the only place he could have finished. But it looks as though he can get through to the right on red there, so there's a thin cut.
10.
Great recovery shot, but still needs a good green here.
$30. Stephen Hendry, 30.
And only missed a couple of shots in the first frame and one in the second, but precious little since. And so easy to say, but it's imperative Jimmy does really take control of this frame from this position. Not easy, of course, when your opponent is punishing every error.
8. $9. $16.
Well, I think Jimmy there just played to nudge the left of those two reds away to leave a pot to the corner. And in a bit of trouble. Has a pot to the far corner and a difficult one to the middle, but well, when Stephen Hendry is in this kind of form, it's a bit forbidding.
And it looks like the yellow pocket.
Jimmy White, 16.
Yes, and if Jimmy's going to get back into this match, he's going to have to score much heavier than that from those sort of positions. Well, Stephen, I think, looking at the red into the right centre, would be on the pink, I think, if he gets this.
Touching ball.
It's an old saying, but it never rained, but it pours, and Stephen gambled there. Could well have left Jimmy a choice of 2 or 3 reds. And I don't think there's any easy pot on at all.
That's not what Stephen intended. Wanted the white tight against his back cushion. Now Jimmy can bring the white back and get it tight up against the cushion. He'll have Stephen in trouble.
Doesn't appear to be any safe areas for the cue ball, so Stephen may be attempting a difficult pot to the right middle. Forced into it. Oh, what a result.
Four. Five. Nine.
So Stephen now 2 points behind. You certainly have to make him favourite. Don't wish for the reds to be better situated.
10.
I wouldn't be at all surprised if he doesn't go on and win the frame at this visit.
$15. 16. 21. 22.
'That takes the lead to 18 points.
29. 30.
And I'm sure Jimmy thought that he'd left Stephen in a load of trouble when he left the table.
Yes, Ray, in fact he had.
37.
But there was a tremendous red that started this break off. It just required the 2 reds and 2 colours down this end of the table
38.
to leave Jimmy needing snookers.
$44. 45. 50. 51.
I think this capacity audience are a little stunned at the moment. I think that they thought it could be Jimmy's day today, and he started off so well, but well, the form of his opponent, the world
53.
champion, has been something special so far.
55.
But there is a long way to go. Things can change.
62. 67. 73.
So from nothing, an 80 clearance
80 in the
increases
frame,
Stephen Hendry's lead to 4 frames to 1.
Well, I must just take this opportunity to apologise to the basketball fans tuning in, but we are hoping to bring you coverage of last night's Budweiser Championships from Wembley Arena a little later on in the programme. But for now, we're staying with our live coverage from the Crucible.
So Stephen Hendry seems to be completely recovered from his injured elbow. It has to be fair that he has said that it isn't causing him too much discomfort. A long session, it might cause it, but well, he really is putting the pressure on his opponent.